Now, in this particular video, we'll be focusing more on the stereochemistry that is related to alkenes in a particular 3x3 sigmatropic rearrangement. We looked at sigmatropic rearrangement on our previous video, how that's actually influential, not only in terms of we noting the sigma bond that has been broken related to the one-to-one positioning, but also the sigma bond that has been formed in the 3-to-3 positioning. Now, in here, we're going to be looking at how we can actually introduce a substituent and how the substituent can actually influence the transition state that actually forms a chair, and then that relating to our particular stereochemical product as a result of that. Now, if we have a compound in here with oxygen attached to a carbon which is attached to a substituent over here, and this is attached to a double bond here. On the other side, we have the oxygen attached to a carbon with a double bond in there. What we do notice is that the stereochemistry arises if the substituent, which is here on this saturated carbon atom next to the oxygen, is actually present. Now, once this is present, we do know that this is actually on the plane of the molecule. Now, if we go by a 3x3 sigmatropic process, we do note our numbering system where this is our 1 and 1, here is now our 2, 2, and here is our 3, 3. Now this is where our bond or new sigma bond will be formed. And also we need to note that in terms of looking at how this particular molecule will actually rearrange itself, we need to actually take into account this particular initial structure in here where we have our product that is being formed as a result of an interesting rotation of our bond that will actually be performed at, where this actually is our new bond being formed, which is here at this particular respective positions here. And then to get our transform, we need to note that there will be a rotation in our bond in here where the rotation will lead to the formation of our sigma bond being actually causing the transformation of our product. Now, this is as simple as it can be stated, but it gets really complicated a little bit when you're going down into looking at the transition state. Now, looking at the transition state of our particular reaction in here, we need to note that on one segment, which is from this particular point here to this particular point in here, the chair exhibits this particular position in here, while this other segment, which has our substituent over here, we need to be able to position our substituent in an equatorial position relative to that particular carbon, which is a saturated carbon, and the saturated carbon is attached to our double bonded carbon in here. That is one of the big things you need to take note of. So as a result of that, what we have is our electrocyclic process, which is a sigmatropic formation where this bond is broken off to form double bond on this oxygen, and while this pi bond forms a sigma bond by an anti-official process between this orbital here and that orbital here, and then this particular bond reforms a double bond on this carbon here that was saturated initially. Now, this actually leads to our 3x3 sigmatropic process, which arrives at our particular product in here where our oxygen is attached to this, and that actually leads to the formation of our new sigma bond in this particular location. And while we actually write our other segment over here, take note that our R group is always positioned equatorial just to reduce the steric processes that may actually be generated if we put our R in the axial position. Now, what we have as a result is, if we redraw this, take note that there is a double bond here. If you redraw this, this is actually the same thing as the one that we actually got initially, which is what we have over here by terms of rotation of this particular our sigma bond here. So what we get in here is our aldehyde group here, and then we have our other segment with our R group present in there. So that's about it for this particular process in terms of arranging our chair, where our substituent is positioned in an equatorial position, and how the equatorial position leads to the formation of our trans product in there, starting from our transition state. So that's about it for this particular video. I hope you all are able to actually understand this. Please hit a comment down below, let me hear your thought. Thanks for the support. See you on my next video. Be smart and bye.